Now let's talk about one of the richest parts of this sentence: traditions, customs, and taboos. Traditions, customs, and taboos are perfect here. You know, these three words look similar, but they actually represent three different levels of culture. First, we have traditions. These are the big, beautiful, and long-lasting cultural rituals, the things your grandparents taught your parents and your parents taught you. Think of Nowruz, Christmas, weddings, Ramadan, New Year rituals. These are not just actions, these are heritage. Next, we move one level smaller to customs. These are everyday habits. Customs are showing everyday habits, how we greet, how we eat, how we behave in daily life. It could be bowing in Japan, shaking hands in the West, or taking your shoes off in Iran. Customs are the daily language of culture. And finally, the deepest layer, taboos. These are the forbidden topics, the things society says don't talk about it. And in some culture, it would be money, in others it is sex, in others it's politics, or even personal relationships. And so when the essay says traditions, customs, or taboos, it's covering everything from the surface rituals to the everyday habits and hidden or sensitive rules. This range shows how cultural identity can fade in multiple ways, not just in festivals, but in behaviors, communication, or even the silent rules that shape society. All right, before we go deeper, let's level up your vocabulary with some high impact synonyms for these three cultural layers. And listen, these aren't random dictionary words. These are words that make your writing sound intelligent, professional, and exam ready. Let's start with traditions. When we want to sound a little more academic, you can say heritage practices and long established